Hi, welcome to the Insecure Chef, and today I'm going to give an attempt at making regular hamburgers, a stuffed hamburger, and French fries, all in the Ninja Foodi Model 301. So I'm going to prepare quickly what I'm going to stuff my hamburger with. I'm going to take a jalapeno pepper and going to cut off the edges like that. The pepper's already been washed, and now I'm simply going to slice it up. I don't think I'm going to use all of this because I would like to be able to get to sleep sometime tonight. So I've cut up 5 slices of the jalapeno, and I'll probably cut that again in half. All right, so there we go. Whether I use all this or not depends on how I feel when I make it in a few minutes. Okay, to make the first burger, which will be mine. No, actually, the safest way to do this, since my wife can't handle the spicy foods, I'll make hers first. So I'm just going to make a plain, straight burger, and I'm going to use this Cuisinart burger press, which I found to be very useful. I'm going to take some chopped meat, all right, because these are very big. And I'm going to stick it here in the base. All right, so I just give it a reasonable amount. Try to smooth it around. Take a little bit more if you want. How big do you want these burgers, babe?
Well, 4 ounces. What's usual?
Yeah, I guess a quarter pound, because these things come out pretty big. All right, so as you can see, and I'll lift it so take a look. I've kind of just pressed it in here. It's got a removable bottom if you haven't worked with this before. And now all you need to do is take your press and kind of just push down on it. All right. Take that out, and now the press comes out the bottom, so you don't have to get crazy worrying about it sticking. And here you should have a very nice, perfect hamburger. Okay. So that's already my wife's burger, which all I'm going to do is put a little oil and salt on, and that'll be the end of that. So now we're going to make mine, which is the stuffed burger. So the stuffed burger is, you start it again almost like a regular burger. Maybe you put in about 3/4 of the meat you normally would have, and you press it down, and you're going to make kind of a finish burger. Is that a word, finish? Not finish burger. And kind of mish it all in there, like so. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because the press will make it perfect, but you want to cover all the bases and try to make it kind of even all the way around. So you can see that's pretty close. I'm not going to look for perfection. I'll get a little small piece here for the corner and just stuff that down there. Okay, so I've stuffed the first layer of my stuffed burger here at the bottom, as you can see. All right, and now I'm going to use this separated section. When I did my wife's, this was connected. For my first part, I'm only using the small press. By putting the small press in and pressing down, what you'll wind up with, once I get it up on, is you'll see you get a kind of little grooved burger there. All right, and that groove there is the little compartment that you're going to put in your jalapeno peppers. Now you can simply take the rest of the meat and put it on top. Now you're covering the stuffing. You get a good picture of that? Mm-hmm. All right. You're covering the stuffing. And you know, you can take whatever meat you want from whatever section. If you need a little bit more meat, you can do that. But it's not a big deal. And once you've kind of satisfied that you've pretty much covered the stuffing, all you do now is you put back the full burger and press down to finish it off. Okay. There we go. Take this off. And now you have a stuffed burger. And you better be careful you don't confuse which is which. Mine's currently on the left. So, okay, so the burgers then are made. If you just give me a moment, I'm going to rinse my hands. What we're going to do next is we're going to move over to the Ninja Foodi, and I'm going to set this up to cook them. All right? So, I'm going to switch over to that side. And the other thing I wanted to do, though, is just something to keep in mind in general burgers. I like to put a little thumb indentation in the center, not too deep. What that does is because when the meat cooks, it tends to pull together, and that's what domes your hamburgers. So if you kind of put a little indentation in, you can cut down a lot of that doming effect. All right, so now I'm going to turn on the Foodi, as you see here. Okay, the Foodi's on, and we're going to put our burgers in. I'm just going to give the basket a quick. You don't really need much, but just in case. I'm paranoid about things sticking. Nothing really sticks to this, but a little spurts wouldn't hurt, and then I just kind of smooth it around with my fingers. Okay, so now I'm taking the burgers, and we're going to have to figure out which is which, but I think this is mine. I'm putting that one in, and then the second one in. Okay, that's good. They fit very nicely. All right, so now we're going to, normally I would have preheated this. Matter of fact, maybe I'll do that so that way it's nice and hot. I'll be right back. Okay, I removed the meat because I decided I'm going to preheat this first. So I'm pushing the bake roast button. Got to close the lid, of course. And I'm going to go up to 400 degrees. And I'm going to set this for 10 minutes. But we're only going to go 5. All right? So let me start this. And we'll be back in a few minutes. The Ninja has been heated up for 5 minutes. I'm going to go take back in the burgers here. I'm just going to do a quick oil spritz. Nothing special. And on my wife's, just a little salt. And on mine, again, a little salt. And I'm going to also put a little crushed fresh pepper. Okay. So now I'm going to take the burgers and I'm going to put them in the heated basket. You should be able to hear it sizzle. Okay, the burgers are in. And now we're going to reset this back up now to 10 minutes. Whoops, I went crazy there. All right, here we go. We've got 10 minutes. We'll close the lid. We're staying at the bake roast, and we're going to let it go. Now, when cooking in the Ninja on these kind of settings, you should periodically open up the lid and take a look to see what's going on. Now, my goal is not only for it to look good, but I'm required to have this at a temperature between 160 and 165. So I'll be checking that with a digital thermometer. So we'll see how that's going to go. So we'll be back shortly. All right, we've been cooking this now for about 4 minutes or so. So I'm going to open it up, take a look, and see how we're progressing. Wow, looking very good already, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to flip the burger. Oops, sorry, camera person. Okay, so now the burgers have been flipped, and we're going to really start to watch them carefully. I'm going to go back and close the lid, because now I'm going to keep an eye on it for temperature, because I don't want to overcook it, and 160 is already well done. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's just coming up now to the 3-minute mark, so I'm going to open them up, and I'm sure at a quick temperature check here, if you can see it, See, it's already going to be pushing over 140. Yeah, this is getting very, very quick. And this one here, which is the smaller burger for my wife. Yeah, that's definitely moving right along. So I'm going to stop this at the moment. This is already at 151. I'm going to stop that in a moment. I'm now going to take the burgers out and put them in the buns because there'll be more cooking to go. So let's see if I can avoid dropping them into the sink because these are heavy burgers. All right. There's one. And now I need another bun. Yep. And we'll do 2. Okay, now there's 2 burgers in there. Can you see those all right? Good. All right. And now I'm going to put some cheese on them, on one. Only one person wants one, and I believe that's mine. Sure you don't want cheese?
Oh, give half of that.
Oh, okay. How
That's
about
all.
that? A little mouse amount, all right? Got that there. All right, so now we're going to put the bun tops on. All right, like so. And we will continue, and we'll have to be very cautious because we don't want to overcook them. So here we go. We'll be back in a minute for another measurement.
Okay.
Okay, we just checked the temperature on the smaller burger. It is at the temperature that my wife likes to eat it at, which is basically medium. So we're taking the medium burger out, and we're going to put that on the plate here for now. And we're going to continue cooking mine. As I mentioned at the top, mine has to be more well done. So I'm going to keep that for a little bit longer. And what we're going to do is when mine's done, we're going to put the 2 on this plate. We're going to put the plate in the microwave under the keep warm setting. And the reason for that is because I'm going to go right in behind it now and then make the French fries in the foodie. Be right back. All right, I'm checking it again now for temperature. This will be my burger, and it is very nice. It's already in the high 130s, and actually it's moving right along very quickly. I'm only going to give my burger not much more. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to put the smaller burger in the microwave for the moment under keep warm, and then mine will join it shortly. All right. So, like I said, the next step is when this burger comes out, I'm then going to put it in the microwave, keep it warm, and then we're going to set up and we're going to do the French fries. So this shouldn't take long at all. Another 30 seconds and we're ready to go. I'd appreciate it if you like what you're seeing, if you'll subscribe to the channel. I'm just starting to build up some followers, so if you like it, please leave me a comment, and if you don't like it, leave me that comment as well. Any improvement suggestions, I'll be more than glad to look into, because I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're about ready to call it a day. Okay, so that should be the end of that. I never quite understood this cool cycle. Of course, you can open it up at any time, but there it is. All right, so I'm just going to check for myself where I'm at. Oh yeah, no problem. Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm at 159 and going up. So I'm going to take that. Well, let me take this out first. Okay. And now, try not to drop this burger. Put that on there. And this will go back in the microwave on low keep warm. Okay. I'm going to set up for fries, and then we can continue from there.